Hello there, Internet's version 2 here with Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 3 Reminds. The DLC has come out possibly almost exactly a year after the game has come out. Answering more questions. Probably gonna raise more too. I know nothing about this other than there may be times where you can also play as people who aren't Sora. Also, I don't know if you ever play as Sora. I have no idea how this works. I don't think I've seen a single trailer for Reminds. I know there was more coming out, and I deliberately avoided all of them because, you know, reactions. First time seeing them here with you lot, all you people watching. I may have seen the first one, but even then, I'm not sure. Actually, it would have been whatever I saw during E3 last year for Square's presentation. Whatever I saw then would be what I've seen of this. And I don't remember that, because all I remember from that is how fucking good FF7 remakes looked. So we're gonna go into it. I have no idea how long it is, no idea what it contains. Hey! Hey! Kyrie's there too now. I've heard it answers things about the end of it. I think Shion is meant to be a focus of it. I'm not 100% sure on the exact specifics beyond that. When he's like, new game and start playing, premium menu will be added, allowing you to use features that will aid gameplay or provide additional features. I think I saw people on Discord talking about that, where it's like you can just like turn up enemy difficulty or just turn on like insta kill. The thing I did see that. That's stuff that might be curious later on in the future if we ever replay this game. But for the time being, we're just gonna do Reminds. There's also people were saying that there was new cutscenes added to the base game because this is basically the final mix version of the game. But then people were saying that they're just like a once-over of things to just make lighting and animations better on some things. So I don't know if there's any actual new content in those cutscenes. So I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch it. So we're just gonna go into Reminds. Is the number one the save file is actually using? Yes, it is. Holy fucking shit, I keep forgetting how loud this game is. I have to turn the volume of this game down way lower than everything else with my headphones. A little charm in the hopes that will never be apart again. Is that dialogue from when they grabbed the fruit in the very first game? Because, I mean, this is the tree where they sat in the first game, too. Because, yeah, we never actually saw how he got Kyrie back after they defeated Xehanort. Just, he did, and then he fucking disappeared. You can trade proof of promises for Oathkeeper at the Moogle shop. Oh, that's also what other people were saying, that there's proof of promises and proof of something that you get for critical mode, and that's how you get Oblivion. So if you want Oathkeeper and Oblivion, you need to also beat the game on critical mode. But I took a photo of every lucky emblem, so I get Oathkeeper. Such wildly different things that you need for them. Hey,
May your
Zigbar!
heart be your guiding key.
Or as we now know, Luxord.
Picture this. A black goat stashes away a letter, then orders a white goat to search for it. What could his intentions possibly be?
Great, a riddle, just what I need.
He's not challenging you to a card. No, never mind. He's about to challenge you to a card
There are
game.
many possibilities. Perhaps he forgot where it's hidden. Or he's playing a prank.
So he could just be good at sleight of hand.
letter
He
has
could be
truly
using magic
gone
darkness
missing.
powers to do this.
I can think of several reasons offhand. Guessing is simply useless.
Well, then just follow your orders, plain and simple.
Yes, that's what I've always done. I followed the
Have we
orders from
confirmed
above,
yet if
without
Luxord was
question.
one of the people from
However,
the Fairy Tale
I
Times
sometimes
/ Union
can't help
Cross?
but read into my opponent's strategy.
Because we know Larxene
long
and
on the
Marluxia
job.
are. I don't know if we ever
If the
confirmed if Luxord
contents of the
Demix were
box are
from
so
there.
unknown,
It may have been confirmed when
why
I
is
may
it
not
of
have seen up
such
to it.
critical importance to the organization?
Union Cross.
Furthermore, Was it Xehanort or Xemnas who gave the order?
Well,
Or someone else
It's
entirely.
tricky.
All Xehanort cares about is the clash between the 7 lights and 13 darknesses. It's unlikely he would hold such an interest in this mysterious box. Which means the order was issued by Xemnas, or the one who informed me of my task, you.
as if. It must have been Xemnas.
My inquiries suggested otherwise.
Oh man, you asked him.
What are your intentions?
Look, I don't know what's inside the box.
Actually
but it's
true, I'm
been
pretty sure.
protected by Keyblade wielders since way back when. Aren't you curious? I heard it contains information that's vital to all Keyblade wielders. Secrets.
And where did you hear this?
I don't remember. I keep my eyes and ears wide open.
Zigbar,
but
you are
I've
really bad at
traveled
acting
so
out
many
this right
different
now.
Places. It's hard to keep everything straight, you know?
Nice catch.
If this box is truly as important as you say, why now? I believe you discovered that others also seek it, and you need to find it before anyone else does, in order to keep your connection to the box a secret from those around you. Zigbar, who are you really?
I get Luxord is the one who has worked out all of this before anyone else. Like Luxord, who just comes across as not
No
being
matter.
important for the
It doesn't make a
like
difference
organization
to me.
or overall.
It's all the same. I'm content to feign ignorance.
Again, there's a very good chance that Luxord is also from Union Cross.
The question is, who are you, Luxord?
Luxord? It's pronounced Luxord? No, Luxord. I'm gonna continue saying Luxord. This is after they... Yeah, because Kyrie's not there.
It's finally over.
No.
We'll find Kyrie. Let's head back to Master Yen Sid. We can figure it out.
No. I know what to do.
Sora!
My whole journey began the day I lost her. And
Enrique,
every
but he
time
was
I
even being a
find her,
dick, so like, who cares?
she slips away again. I thought we'd finally be together, but she's out there, alone.
I thought we might finally
Not
hold
for
hands.
One more second.
That's right.
Thank you, Donald, Goofy. But this time, I have to go it alone.
Because you two don't know how to
Sora,
use the power of
listen.
waking.
The power of waking isn't to go chase hearts around. Even if you do locate Kyrie, you might never come home to us again.
You've already done it so
I
many
will.
times.
And we'll both be back before you know it.
Please.
Let him go, Mickey.
Riku.
His heart and his mind are made up. Now believe in him.
I always really liked the ending of what he does here.
Safe journey,
Because it
Sora.
does come back to the entire point of
you.
Sora's character that Coded really got into, of Sora being basically the definition of selfless, and Sora also both being idealistic and naive enough that Sora won't accept an ending where everyone isn't happy. I mean, that's the whole point of, like, Kingdom Hearts 2 happens, and he got what he wanted at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2. The day was saved, his friends were back, and it's fine. But hurting needs to be mended, so let's go out and continue fixing things. Like, Sora's basically sacrificing himself to bring the final person back who isn't there. It is 100% within his character. And he's the only character in this series who does that to the extent that he does. Other people might sacrifice themselves and everything, but Sora is... his entire purpose is to make everyone happy and to bring a happy ending for everyone.
So?
Yeah. It wards off darkness. It's useful.
Told ya. So, how'd it go? The tour.
When the fuck is this?
I learned the reason for my existence.
Oh! Tell me more.
I love this
All
dude so
around the
much.
People live seemingly peaceful lives. They believe themselves to be moral and virtuous, but it's all an act. Darkness lurks in the pit of everyone's heart. Their light is a total farce.
Sounds like your trip around the world opened your eyes, but you got a little bit more than you anticipated. You must have seen a lot of darkness.
Those who are weak and who desire greater power simply strip the strong of their power and convince themselves they've earned it. That's how people become tainted by darkness. They believe what they want to believe, using hollow reasons as justification.
Yeah, totally not something at all you do later in your life or anything.
They
nah.
repeat this cycle, and their darkness grows.
So you're saying the weak feel the need to justify their actions to maintain a sense of self. Can't let that slide?
No. It's better they be ruled by darkness.
Yeah, totally not at all you just doing
People
the exact
carry
same thing.
delusions of having power, but it's a lie.
But I'll grab all the power by
They are
stealing
but
it from
sheep
Kingdom Hearts.
pretending to be wolves. Though I admit, I can understand why.
Oh, I've never heard that one before. A Keyblade wielder willing to side with the darkness? Why not just let them be until the darkness consumes them?
Because left alone, the world would fall to chaos.
But I'm gonna make it so chaos that it
There needs to
resets
be
itself.
order.
You sure about that? Why not just sit back and watch it play out?
Understanding hearts is difficult. More so the emotions within. I simply realize that it's easy to dismiss what you don't comprehend.
All right, all right. The world needs you. I'll grant you that one.
I don't know what I can do, but I will act. What comes next is too important.
Like, he's literally convincing himself, I need to be a
letting
dictator.
false light dictate the future might be a...
Like, he's literally
pretty
just convincing
lousy
himself, I
move.
need to be a dictator because
So,
everyone else is too
you
weak
can
to,
make a change.
like...
You have that power.
Like, he's
What
just being
do
a
you
fucking
want
fascist.
for the world?
Power, eh? Who knows? My training's coming to an end, and the exam's not far off. Maybe I can gain some clarity then.
You're letting the exam decide? Listen to me. The results don't matter. You believe the world needs you. Sounds like you already know where you're headed.
It's funny. Somehow, I can sense where I'm supposed to go, and what I'm supposed to do. Yes. Even this coat. There's something familiar about it. As if I'm meant to wear this.
No. You'll ditch it soon.
What do you mean?
I mean that one day you're going to outgrow it.
How so?
If you truly possess great power, the darkness can't control you.
You won't even need the suit.
You won't need a silly old coat to stay safe. In fact, You'll be the one controlling the darkness instead. Me, on the other hand, I'm too much of a scaredy cat to ever take mine.
God, he's so
Who are you,
good!
really? Some kind of fortune teller.
He's so good! He's just always entertaining.
Well, I could lie and tell you that's what I am when I'm actually a brilliant artist, or even a scholar. I could tell you that I dream of world peace when I'm actually planning for its destruction. The truth is what you see with your eyes, not what you hear.
I'm waiting for it to be revealed that the Master of Masters is
your
like
name?
the personification of Kingdom
What did
Hearts.
I just... Never mind.
Like that's why
I guess there's no
there's
harm.
no face and no form.
My name is...
What the fuck? That's like the least subtle version of that ever. What the fuck?
I'm a lost master.
Lost master?
I mean, we've never heard his name. Did he just say Master of Masters then, or did he say an actual fucking
May
name?
your heart be your guiding key.
Like that's what that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the Master of Masters to be the personification of Kingdom Hearts. It's Kingdom Hearts sending down a physical form to be a person. 75 years later.
What's so funny, old man? Mind sharing with us?
I stand here today because of a fated encounter. Very many years ago, when I was still a young lad. I never learned who he was, and perhaps I never will.
But it censored it.
But I see now the truth he spoke of.
We don't have time for bedtime stories.
Meanwhile, he's just like,
Without
oh wait,
the
you fucking
kid, we're
spoke
still down a 13th vessel. And as for the other 12, only 3 of us are here right now. Are you absolutely sure the others made their way back to their respective times?
I love how instead of these giant ornate chairs, it's just a pile of fucking rocks.
Marluxia and Larxene are both here in this time, attempting to locate the new 7 hearts. Luxord is also somewhere about in this age, but after our last meeting, he went in search of something per your order. Isn't that so?
Huh. Oh, that. Right. Well, let's just say that what he's doing will benefit us in the long run.
You're keeping
There's really
secrets.
no importance right this second.
You're giving him this
Go
shit
on.
a secret from fucking Xehanort?
Playing your cards close.
While just
as
openly
usual.
speaking about it?
All right. The hearts of Ansem, Semnus, Vanitas, Riku Replica, and young Xehanort returned to where they came from and reassembled once more. Each of them is seeking a guardian of light.
So, the ones who turned human, and then back again into nobodies are me, you, Luxord, Marluxia, and Larxene, that's 5. The ones from the past transferred into replicas are Ansem, Xemnas, Vanitas, Riku Replica, and the old man's younger self. Then we add the old man in, the total comes up to 11. I think we're still missing 2.
Now we must discuss why we have assembled here today. My incarnations from past times, vessels into which I transferred my heart, my essence, were destroyed. Thus I was restored to what you see now.
I still find that's a
ones
weird rule of how
completely
Heartless
disappear.
Nobodies work.
Their heart and body must be restored to their original form. That is one reason why I distributed my heart into several vessels. Ansem and Xemnas originated from Terra, or rather his young form, and it too was restored. However, my heart has returned to me, while his is yet lost. I decided to fill this hollow vessel with my heart. Indeed, the very same heart that previously resided within young Terra.
So that makes 12.
Just noted the same fucking kid again.
Then who do we get to replace the kid?
20 replicas were created by Vexen.
20?
The first 12 were nothing more than puppets.
Oh.
Barely human. The prototype model was the Riku replica, and then number I was made. That leaves us with 6. Ansem, Xemnas, Vanitas, Riku replica, and young Xehanort's hearts. 5 vessels. 1 left. Vexen and Demyx are candidates, but backups at best. The plan for the last replica is to give it a heart that is connected to Sora's.
Connected to Sora? Anyone in mind?
Well, he has 3 of
The
them in
second
him.
prototype that was created, number I. Though erased from memory, it remained in Vexen's records. Its existence is greatly linked to Sora's memories, and thus should prove to be more than adequate for our needs.
And we got her, and then just, like,
Number
immediately
I.
returns to the light
An
once she met
imaginary
Sora.
number. How fitting.
While young Xehanort is occupied with transferring hearts, I must go fulfill my duty. I will go and retrieve Vexen.
Reliable as always. It sounds to me like you've got everything dependably under control. Well, I'm off to do my part.
Bye!
The plan, as we agreed upon.
I mean, like, it's cool to get these backstory things, but, like, we understood that that's what all the 13 vessels were by the end of the game. Why are we covering it again now? I don't understand.
May your heart be your guiding key.
Like, we just got a massive description of how they acquired all 13 vessels, but by the end of the game, we knew that. So it's interesting that we got a cutscene just then, basically re-explaining it. Other than, yeah, there was 20 fucking vessels, and so we still have 1 left over to be able to get Xion back.
Huh? This is... Oh.
Hey, Chirithy!
Chirithy!
Back so soon?
Of course Kairi's in the final world.
What's wrong?
The way she was killed, of course this is where she ended up.
Well...
Like, final world is when your heart and body are destroyed at the same
Even
time.
with the power of waking, you can't just bring someone back.
But Kairi's heart hasn't been lost yet. She's still with us, right?
Maybe, but this time, I'm afraid the situation is a lot worse.
Hey, I've already restored 6 hearts. What's 1 more?
Well, the others were
That's
just stolen
not
by
how
a
it's
lick.
supposed to work at all.
This is final world. This is
The
different.
power of waking is meant to be used to wake and restore sleeping hearts, not to restore them after they've completely faded away from existence. You've done that 6 times before, and as a result, you've managed to greatly alter the course of history itself. You've broken a nature taboo.
Oh, that's the explanation?
Nature.
I just... Not that
A forbidden act.
Not that it exhausts
Break a
him too
taboo
much.
of nature, And you'll end up paying an extraordinary price.
Surely Namine's gonna pay a price too, because time wounds backwards after Sora restored them all.
I've heard that before. So
the
what's the
cutscene that
price?
people have to keep reminding me existed of Namine
You'll lose
calling
your
out to Lingering
powers.
Will.
You won't be able to use the power of waking.
That's all? No problem.
I won't need it anymore.
But that's not all. You yourself will vanish from this world. And without your powers, you can't return to the world you came from.
I don't care.
This
There's
is
a lot
Sora.
I don't understand. But I know that this is all I can do right now.
This is literally
I
Sora.
have to do everything
it's
I
the entire
can
point of
to
his
get
character.
Kairi back. That's the whole reason behind my journey.
I can't stop you, can I?
Nope. I have to follow my heart.
It's alright. Sora will be able to
Well,
reform when he appears in
this
Smash
really is
Brothers
goodbye.
Fighter Pass 2.
So listen carefully to me. You'll return to the past again. But you won't be able to rewrite it this time. No matter what happens, you have to accept it and move on.
New abilities have been added for Sora. So, one thing I will ask. The idea of just... The reason the power of waking can't be used to restore destroyed hearts is not because it exhausts Sora so much, but because it changes how time works, which is creating a nature taboo, which means he'll end up disappearing from existence. Now, my two main things here are, one is defying time and changing how time works, literally not the entire fucking plan of Xehanort, literally all the time. I know when he brings, say, Anthem Seeker of Darkness and Xemnas and stuff forward, when they go back, they don't then end up winning in their in their timelines where they do are defeated and everything like that, but like, man, fucking come on. But also, he's broken a nature taboo 6 times at this point and he's still here. Would he just end up disappearing eventually? Or does nature go, fool me 6 times, shame on you. Fool me a 7th time, shame on me, and then punishes you for it? Because if that's the case, that's weird. Is basically my point. Oh, okay. Strike a nearby target with a quick upward slash. Charge faraway target while blocking. Launch blade projectiles at nearby enemies. What the fuck is all this? When did all this... What? Okay. Last charge. Your magic stat determines that. Okay. Well, I'll turn off Focus, Siphon, and Unison Fire, because these are combos with people. Okay, there's just a whole bunch of new moves to change how our attacks work. I like the idea of charging at a target while blocking. So is that just while I'm blocking I can press attack, or is it... I don't know. Blade projectiles enable people. Aerial dive. It doesn't say how to do those, so I'm gonna guess they just happen while you're attacking, which is how the combos work in this one, it seems. Like, even with the combo finishes. You just have the ability to do these extra ones, and then they happen. That's all still that, so that's all good. Like, it's not like Kingdom Hearts 2 where you press different buttons, you would do your combos in different ways, kind of thing. It's just, oh, while you're mashing the button in these different contexts, you'll be able to do all the different abilities that you've unlocked for that. Yes, let's return to the action. I have equipped my new abilities. We're all good to go.
Is everybody okay?
Buster Wolf? Not quite.
The heart you have now, it already existed during that time. It went back into that past earlier. Nothing can change that fact. The place where you'll return is the tear in the fabric of time that was created when you changed your destiny, then changed it once again. In order to not stray too far from the true power of waking, you'll enter and pass through the hearts of the Guardians until you reach Kairi's heart. every emotion that each of the Guardians felt. Sadness, anxiety,
that you're not him.
fear, kindness,
Now let our friend
everything they saw, and everything that they felt then. You'll clear a way through it, traverse across their hearts, and dive ever deeper inside. I can't be sure what's waiting for you at the end, or what you'll actually be able to do. But by following the connection of hearts, you'll come to discover a greater truth.
I mean, Kairi died way
One
after
that's
this.
sure to help you.
Kairi died way after this, so I'm not sure how going to this point in time helps.
In this flow of time in the past, you'll only have up until the moment you left for this place. So you'll have to find and restore Kairi's heart before then. That's all the advice I can give you. Beyond that, I can only say, may your heart be your guiding key.
Whoa!
This is Ven's heart.
So we're just going through and grabbing everyone's hearts as we go. Okay. I don't quite understand what's happening. But alright, we'll roll with it.
Ven!
No, leave him be.
What?
He's too pure, and a pure heart can be most careless.
Who are you?
Darkness.
Darkness? Vanitas?